Yes, members, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I want to start the lesson. We are two here. I have my assistant, another teacher, that is teacher Masaba Elsa. I want to first introduce myself. I'm Arthur Mukasa Lemons, as you're seeing there. I'm a teacher of chemistry and mathematics. So I'm going to coordinate this lesson together with my co-teacher, that is teacher Masaba Elisa. So I can greet you, teacher Masaba. If you are there, you can say hi to the students. Maybe has gone somewhere, but let me start.
Yes, Arthur. Yes, Arthur.
Yes.
I had dropped. My network was disturbing a little bit. I don't know whether you can hear me, Arthur.
Yes, you can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much. Good afternoon to you all, students. We thank you so much for having joined this class this afternoon. I will also start by introducing myself. My name is Masaba Erisa. I'm going to be co-teaching with teacher Arthur. We are going to take you through mathematics. Thank you so much. We shall continue discussing as time goes by. Thank you, sir. Arthur, back to you.
Okay. Thank you, teacher Elisa, for that wonderful message. Now, I want to start the lesson officially, having introduced ourselves. Yeah. Also, you can feel free to use the chat, and whenever I try to ask questions, I try to respond. Yeah, try to respond. So, this is senior 2, and we are going to. This is a mathematics lesson of senior 2. Today is 18th August 2021. So, there is this scenario. As we are starting the lesson, this scenario, I want you to think about it, then answer the questions, and then after. This is the question. This is the scenario. It is saying a mathematics teacher at Arua Secondary School maybe can get a student a volunteer to read for us this question. Mr. Elisa, if you are there, can get a student and read for us this question.
There is Janet Stella. She's putting up her hand.
Okay, Janet Stella, go on.
A mathematics teacher at Arua Secondary School asked a student to go to the staff room and bring for him at most. Yes, teacher.
Yes, continue.
A mathematics teacher at Arua Secondary School asked a student to bring for him at most 3 pieces of chalk. He could continue with the lesson. After 5 minutes, the student returned with 4 pieces of chalk. The teacher thanked the student and the lesson continued.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for reading. Then saying that a mathematics teacher at Arua Secondary School asked a student to go to the staff room and bring for him at most 3 pieces of chalk so that he could continue with the lesson. Then after 5 minutes, the student returned with 4 pieces of chalk. The teacher thanked the student and the lesson continued. Then there comes the questions. The first question, was the student right or wrong? Was the student right or wrong? This is the question. A mathematics teacher at Arua Secondary School asked a student to go to the staff room and bring for him at most 3 pieces of chalk so that he could continue with the lesson. Then after 5 minutes, the student returned with the 4 pieces of chalk. The teacher thanked the student and the lesson continued. So the question is saying, was the student right or wrong? Yes, Mr. Elisa, I think when in the chat.
We have Benjamin.
Yes, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Benjamin Chigundu.
The student was wrong.
The student was wrong. Okay, why do you think was wrong?
I said the student was wrong because the teacher asked for at most 3 pieces of chalk and the student came back with 4 pieces of chalk.
Okay, thanks for your contribution. Then then you have Wanda. Yes, Wanda.
Yeah, he was wrong because, okay, it's the same answer with my fellow.
Okay, thanks for your contribution. So the student was wrong. Okay, another question is, if you are the student being asked to go and bring those pieces of chalk, how many pieces of chalk would you bring?
We have Jose here. There is
Yes,
Jose.
Jose,
I
go
can
on.
see. Is it Jesse? Jesse or
Yes,
I
Jose.
would bring 3 pieces of chalk.
You bring 3 pieces of chalk. That's very good. That's very good. Yes, another contribution from who?
there is Kalema?
Is
Kalema
Kalema.
here. Yes,
I would bring
Kalema.
2 pieces of chalk.
You bring 2 pieces of chalk. Yes, another contribution. Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Stella is there.
Yes, Stella.
I would bring 3 pieces of chalk.
You would bring 3 pieces of chalk. That's very good. That's very good. So another question is, thanks for all those contributions. Another question is, why do you think the teacher thanked the student? Yes. Yes, Stella.
Sir, I forgot my hand up.
Okay, yes, Jesse. Why do you think the teacher thanked the student?
I think the teacher thanked the student for bringing the pieces of chalk.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, the teacher thanked the student because I brought the pieces of what? The pieces of chalk. But the student was what? I was wrong. So our lesson today is going to be in that line. In that line. So let us continue. Let us continue.
Teacher Arthur,
So,
there is this hand that is still up.
yes.
Maybe we give her permission, a chance to say something. There is this hand.
Okay, now is who? Nasha.
Jane Nasha.
Yes, the student brought more pieces than the teacher had asked for.
Yes. Yes.
I said
Yes.
the student brought more pieces than the teacher had asked for.
That's why the teacher thanked the student. Eh? That's very good. Eh? That's very good
Yes.
contribution. That's a very good contribution. Eh? That's a very good contribution. So let us continue. Let us continue the lesson. You have this question, like what is the meaning of these statements? In Uganda here, we always say that alcohol is strictly not for sale for person under the age of 18 years. Yeah, that's usually what we say. That in Uganda, alcohol is not allowed, is strictly not for sale to persons under the age of 18 years. What do you mean? What do you think is the meaning of this statement? Alcohol is strictly not for sale for persons under the age of 18 years. Yes, how Kalima, go on.
I think the statement means that no one under 18 years should be sold that alcohol to.
Okay, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Kalima. Then just your hand is up.
I think the statement means that whoever is below the age of 18 should not drink alcohol or should not be sold to that person.
Okay, that's very good. Then, Elisa, are you seeing any other hand?
Yes, I saw some hand, but it has gone down. Mutesa should have wanted to say something. Is she
Okay.
still there? Mutesi.
Okay, that's good. Those
Then
contributions.
in the chat,
Yes.
Teacher Arthur,
Yes.
heaven, should be heaven? He's saying that 17 going downwards is what
17
going
going
that
downwards.
statement.
Okay.
17 downwards.
Okay, thanks for those contributions. They are all okay, they're all right. Then another question is here, if I say that today's lesson will last for at least 2 hours, today's lesson will last for at least 2 hours, what does it mean? Today's lesson will last for at least 2 hours. Yes, Cherisha, are you seeing anyone in the chat? Raising up his hand?
Yes, I'm seeing people are putting up hands, but these are common hands. I don't know these other people don't know what they are saying, but let's hear from Janet, Stella.
We're seeing Stella, go on.
It means that the lesson can last for more than 2 hours, but it can't last for less than 2 hours.
Okay, it can't last for less than 2 hours. That's very good. Then Achigundu continue.
I think the statement means the lesson will go above 2 hours, will exceed 2 hours. It won't strictly be for 2 hours. It will exceed the 2 hours.
Okay, that's very good. Thanks for that contribution. Thanks for that contribution. So it means that the lesson can last for 2 hours and 2 seconds. That's also a good suggestion. If someone says,
Teacher Arthur,
yes.
In the chat, I'm seeing.
Yes.
I'm seeing the lesson will last for 2 hours. Heaven is saying that statement means it will be specifically for 2 hours or less. That is heaven.
Okay.
And I'm seeing Daniela Tracy is saying it means it will take a minimum of 2 hours. Then we have Vanessa is also trying to say that the lesson will last for not more than 2 hours. I think that is what I'm seeing in the chat here. People are still putting up the hand. I can see Kigundu. Kigundu has already mentioned something. There is this Nasha.
Yes, Nasha, go on.
Speak up.
I think the lesson will last for approximately 2 hours.
Approximately 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay, all of you, thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your contribution. So our lesson is in line with this concept. So I have another question before I introduce you to this topic. Another question is saying, if I give you a mathematics paper and I say the pass mark for this paper is 50%. So what does it mean? Teacher, is seeing anyone?
I'm seeing the hand.
Yes.
Karima is putting up the hand here.
Yes,
I
Karima,
think
go on.
I think the statement means that you don't have to get below the 50%.
Okay. So what if someone gets exactly 50%?
Then they are good. I think it's fine.
Okay. Yes, another person. Thanks for your contribution.
Teacher Arthur, are you still
Yes.
there?
Yes, I'm there.
That was who? Karima. I would love to hear from her, like how many marks, the marks she's meaning for a person to have passed should get like how many? Let her specify the
That
marks.
person should get 50 and above, 50, 60, 70
Like which mark?
to 100. Like the mark should be above 50. It shouldn't be less than 50.
Kigun maybe has another say.
Okay, thanks very much. Yes, Chigun.
I think the statement means if a person gets 50, they have passed. Or if they get a mark above 50, like 51, 52, 55, they have passed. But if a person gets below 50, for example, 49, 48, that person has failed and has not reached the pass mark.
Yeah, that's very good. So it means if someone gets 50 and above, so 50 greater than or equal to what? 50. If you get that mark 50 or above 50, it means you've passed the what? You've passed that mathematics paper. If you get a mark less than what? 50, it means you what? You haven't reached the pass mark of the what? Of the mathematics paper. That's very good for the thanks very much for the contributions. So I want also you to mention at least 5 examples in such and in such ways, examples of inequality statements using home-based ideas. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Yes, we can.
Yes, I'm saying that I want you also to mention 5 examples of inequality statements in line with that what we've just discussed. For example, I've told you that in Uganda we say that children less than 18 years should not take alcohol. So I want you to give me examples in line with that. So you can mention like 5 examples of inequality statements using home-based ideas. If I don't know if you have the contribution on this. Yes, yes, Chigundu. Yes, Chigundu can go on.
Sorry, I had forgotten to lower my hand.
But you can go on, still can go on.
Let me first think of one.
Okay. I'm giving you 10 seconds. Members, I'm giving you 10 seconds. Just mention 5 examples of inequality statements using home-based ideas. I'm giving you 10 seconds. Is there, teacher, is there anything in the chat or?
No, I'm only seeing the hand. I'm seeing Jesse is already putting up the hand.
Yes, Jesse, you can go on.
I think one statement would be no one at home should be awake past 10 p.m.
Okay, that's very good. Thanks. That's very good, Jesse. That's very good. That's a very good suggestion. Thanks so much. Any other contribution?
Kalima is back again.
Yes, Kalima Bushra.
I think a statement would be
Mm.
one statement would be you
Yes.
don't have to sweep the house before it's 7
Before it
a.m.
is 7,
Yes.
So what is the meaning of that statement? Before it is 7 p.m. So
It
what should
means
you? Mhm.
it means you don't have to sweep the house at any time before 7. You don't have to sweep the house at around or but you have to sweep the house at 7, 8, 9 going upwards, but you don't have to sweep the house before 7. You don't have to sweep the house at around 10 a.m.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Thanks for that contribution. You have, I think, have another hand. Chase.
And there is Stella here, but the chat is flooded. I want to go through the chat.
Okay, let's first hear from Stella.
Stella, go on.
Should not be as and
Network is bad.
Network is not good.
Yes.
All right. The chat has many. I'm seeing
Yes.
Rona is here. She's telling us that you need at least 3,000 shillings to buy a new car.
Yes. Chelsea. Members, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Chelsea has lost network. Has lost network. Let us continue. Come back. We'll come back. So in math, do you think this is taught or what we've discussed? Which topic do you think is they're under this statement? The statement you've just contributed, they fall under which topic in mathematics? Yes, Chigundu.
Inequalities.
Yes, they fall under inequalities. They fall under inequalities. So today our topic today is all about what? It's all about inequalities. We are going to look at inequalities. So by the end of today's lesson, I should be able to extract inequalities from mathematical statements. If someone says go to the staff room and bring at least 2 pieces of chalk, you bring the exact pieces. You bring there are pieces of chalk which fall under that category. For example, you can say 2 pieces, you can bring 2, 3, 4. So you'll be able to know the meaning of those statements. If someone says at least, if someone says at most, so those things, greater than, less than. So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to extract such inequalities from mathematical statements. Then another one is you should be able to represent inequalities on on a number line. You should be able to represent inequalities on a number line. So as I've told you, today's lesson is all about inequalities, and I want you to brainstorm on what could be the best definition of an inequality. What is an inequality? What is an inequality? Any contribution? Do you have any contribution? What do you think is the best definition of an inequality? Teacher back.
Yes, I'm back. I can see her. I saw Kibundu's hand up, but it has gone down again.
Okay. What is an inequality? What could be the best definition of an inequality? Yes, according to the previous presentation, I'm seeing a hand raised here. That's Mugwanya Jesse. You can go on.
I think an inequality is the expression. I think an inequality is the relation between two expressions that are not equal.
They are not equal. That's very good. Thanks for that contribution. Thanks for that contribution. Do you have any other contribution on what would be the best definition of an inequality? Teacher is seeing any contribution?
No, actually, I encourage some people who are not raising up the hand. All your suggestions should be put in the chat here so that we can read through it.
So, okay, let us continue. Thanks very much for all those contributions. So you're saying that an inequality is the relation which makes a non-equal comparison between two numbers or other mathematical expressions. If I say 2 is less than 3, there is unequal comparison. So there is that relationship between those two numbers. If I say 2 and 3, there is that unequal comparison. So it means in inequality, we don't have that equal sign. We don't have that equal sign in the expressions. So an inequality is that relation is just a relation that makes a non-equal comparison between two numbers or other mathematical statements. For example, we can say, as I've told you that as an example, that alcohol is not strictly for sale for students or for children less than what? Less than years. So you're comparing sorry, I lost network, but I'm back. I was on this, I was saying that an inequality. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I was saying that an inequality is is an expression that contains the following symbols. So all those statements you just said, they are inequalities. They have this symbol. You can say greater than, less than, below, above, the pass mark. So it means something. It has something as symbols. You are comparing something to another one, but using these symbols. For example, this one, the first one, we have this one, the greater than, like this one, the first one is which stands for greater than. So you can use the right hand. You can use the right hand if you can fold your right hand in that angle. So that thing, if you are going to make that angle when you get your right hand, you did like that. So, and I think that sometimes you say that the right hand is stronger than the what? Stronger than the left hand. So you say that the right hand is standing for a greater than when you fold it like that in that angle. So that angle stands for greater than, or that sign stands for what? Or more than. So another symbol we're having is this one. You can use it using the what? The left hand. That one, you can do it using the left hand. This one, this symbol stands for less than. Then you have another one, this one, greater than or equal. Now there I can say, for example, that statement I've given you where I said the pass mark for a mathematics paper is 50. So it means that anyone who gets 50 or above has passed the paper. So this is the symbol, greater than or equal to. So when you get 50, you've passed. Or if you get 51 and then they mark above what? Above 50. It means you've passed the what? It means you've passed the paper. So that is the symbol greater than or equal to. So then you have another one, another symbol which is less than or what? Or equal to. So that is the basic definition of an inequality. We are just comparing. There's unequal comparison between what? Two numbers or mathematical what? Statements or expressions. And you have those four signs: the greater than and the less than, the greater than or equal, and the less than or what? Or equal. So you have a meaning of some keywords you are going to be using here. I have this one, at least. At least means greater than or equal. Means greater than or equal. So if someone and we usually use this word, at least. At least for those for the supporters of football, I will say after the game, we say at least Man U would have scored at least 3 goals, or Arsenal would have scored at least 3 goals. So that's at least means 3 goals or what, or more. That is at least greater than or equal to. So it means even if they score 3 or above, it means the statement remains what? Remains correct. We usually use this word at least in day-to-day life. Then you have another statement that is at most. This at most, for example, that introductory story scenario I gave you of the Arua Secondary School, where the student was asked to bring 3 pieces of, at most 3 pieces of chalk, and the student brought 4 pieces of chalk. So at most means less than or equal. So you can bring, if someone, you go and bring at most 3 pieces of chalk, you can bring 3, you can bring 2, you can bring 1, you can bring 1 piece of chalk. Someone may not even bring. bring 3, 2, 1. So that's what makes that the statement the boy that the boy was wrong to bring what 4 pieces because he was told to bring less than what less than 3 less than or equal to what to 3 pieces. That is that. But this to bring those pieces of chalk. So the teacher had to what? The teacher had to thank the student. However much he brought many pieces. Another one gave a contribution that the teacher thanked the student because he brought a lot of pieces of chalk, which is good. Let us continue. So I don't know whether I have where I try it. I want you to do this activity. Then you take a peek. You take a peek of this activity. To see your contributions. I want you, if you have your books there, you write these statements, you try this activity, you post it in the Padlet. Hope you are there in the Padlet. Members, hope you are there in the Padlet. So I want you to do this activity. Then you post your answers on the Padlet. Then at least you get some reactions after. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, get your book and a pen. Get your book and a pen and write somewhere. Yes, the question saying use either true or false against each statement. Yes, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Unless when you have a question. Do you have a question in the chat?
Yeah, I can see Karema is asking which tablet, which Padlet?
For senior 2. This Padlet for senior 2. It's called a remake of homework sheet for S2 holistic learning platform. You can there go and upload what? Upload the work. You're going to find it there. Members, hope you are doing the work. You do the work. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Just use either true or false. True or false on each statement. Teacher Elisa, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Can we get the link? Someone is asking in the chat where we can find the Padlet link. That is
Okay.
Angel. You can post the link there.
Okay.
So members are going to get the link in the chat. It's going to be shared. You do the work, then you post there and the Padlet. You're going to find it there.
Now, Teacher Arthur.
Yes.
Now, these students who are going to the Padlet, they are going to experience a very new thing that has been added to the Padlet.
Okay.
Let them go and navigate through the Padlet. They are going to see some new feature. There is a new feature that has been created. It's called the Senior 2 Assignment Hand-in Padlet.
Okay.
Actually, it's where we are going to have all their answers for this activity posted. I can see Farida. Farida, are you there? Farida? If she's not concentrating, I can see here. But when they get to the Padlet, let's have all their work in one Padlet that has been called the Senior 2 assignment hand-in Padlet. They just click down there. There is that link that takes them to where they're supposed to have this exercise posted, this activity. So let's wait for them, but let them not be posting where they have been posting. They should use that link to post that work. They are going to find there today's dates and the lesson that is taking place. Thank you. I think that is all I wanted to add.
Okay, thanks very much, Teacher Elisa. Members, hope you've heard. I'm giving you 5 minutes. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Do the work, post it in the Padlet.
The assignment.
I'm seeing a hand.
There is a hand. Yes, yes. Madam Javi. Teacher Arthur?
Yes.
Yes, Madam Javi is putting up the hand. Maybe you give her permission.
Yes, Madam Javi, go on. Maybe it's the network disturbing her.
She must have dropped.
Sorry, I hadn't unmuted myself. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I was saying if it is possible either for Arthur or Erisa to share that screenshot to show the page, how the Padlet looks like, and he tells them where to go. It may be new for some of these people. You can just take 1 minute for them to see the interface. That's what I think anyway.
Okay, Arthur, I'd already opened this Padlet. I'd already opened this Padlet. Maybe you first kindly stop sharing, then I add in.
Yes, just for a few seconds, he explains, then you share the work again. Thank you.
Yes, good. I wanted to share this other screen. Right. Arthur, can you see this screen?
No, we're not seeing anything. Maybe try to share again.
Share, probably you've not clicked share.
Okay. I should have not clicked share, but it's here. Is it there?
It is coming now. It is loading.
Okay. Okay.
So you explain to them briefly what
all right,
they are
let me see if we have some students following this. Is there any student who is seeing this screen? Maybe by a show of hand.
Yes.
Are they putting up the hand?
Yeah, they're even answering in the chat. They are seeing.
All right, all right. Now, this screen here, for those who are using the laptop, you're going to see exactly something like this. For those who are using the phone, it will be a little bit not similar to this, but at least you'll have this, this kind of layout. Now, this Padlet has been improved on because we have been having a lot of messages here content has been so much mixed here. So what you're going to do, you're not now going to post the work in this section of math. There is this new item that has been added on, this one here. It's called the Senior 2 Assignment Hand-in Padlet. So all the activities that we are going to be giving to you during the lessons, you're going to be posting it down here. Don't take it here. We are going to come and put it here. Now, when you come to this section, it is reading, please use this hand in Padlet to submit your work. Now, you're not supposed to put the work here using this plus sign. You're supposed to come and follow this link down here. There is a very beautiful picture here. It is blue in color. I don't know if you're able to see that picture. So what you're going to do, come to Senior 2 Assignment, hand in Padlet. Then you will come, scroll down here. And where there is this link here, there is this link here, which has a photo. You click on that link. And when you click on that link, it is going to take you into the second Padlet where you will have your work submitted in. And my screen is taking long to come, but when you click on that link, it is going to take you where you're going to put your work. And when you reach where you're going to put your work, I don't know whether you're able to see this. It is having 18th August 2021. This is mathematics assignments and students' work. Space now, you can fill the whole of here. Right now, there is no work that has been uploaded. I know some students are working so hard to have their work. So I would love to read your work in this activity too that the teacher has posted. We are going to read it from here. And I also encourage you, if you happen to see any person posting here the work, kindly look at the work and leave the comment behind. And lastly, you have to make sure that you have signed in such that we see your name, not seeing the anonymous submission. Thank you so much. Is there any question?
At least, in my opinion, at least that is good enough. Maybe Arthur can share the work again for them to do it.
All right. Was there any question in the chat? If it's not there, then I stop the screen.
Let me see the.
There's no question.
Yeah, no, there isn't any question.
There isn't.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
you
Make
stop
sure
sharing
you have
and
your.
Arthur comes back.
All right. Thank you.
So this is the work. Yeah? This is the work.
Could give them maybe another 2 minutes.
Yes.
The other one
Yeah.
elapsed already.
Okay. I'm adding you more 2 minutes. Just say true, false on each statement. Just write true, false. Hope you know the meaning of those words, true and false. You know the meaning. Yeah. 1 minute remaining. Teachers, are they posting in the Padlet or?
I'm in the Padlet. I'm in the Padlet. I'm still waiting for them.
Okay.
No one has posted yet.
1 minute remaining.
Teacher Arthur?
Yes.
You just said 1 minute. I think they are struggling. They want to upload.
Okay.
It should be, let's give them some small time. And for those who are near your cameras, we need to see you doing this activity. If you're near your camera, you can turn it on. I see some notification here. It means maybe someone has put something in the Padlet. Let me check and see.
Okay.
Wow, there is some work already.
Okay,
But
that's very good.
this person has posted as anonymous, and this person is anonymous. I'm trying to wait for the name. We have the second work here, very beautiful. This person has worked out all the questions on the paper, and the person is still anonymous. This work is coming in. Maybe you stop sharing the screen. I show them this work that is already here.
Okay, okay. You can show us.
All right, there are some people already submitted in, and surprisingly, these people are already submitting in the real place where we wanted them to have their work submitted in. We should upload these students. I so far see 2 students here. I don't know if you're able to see the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the
All right.
screen very well.
The first person was this one, is still anonymous. Maybe the person whose work is this, you can put up the hand, say that we know your name, because you're still anonymous. We cannot see your name here. But this person has answered.
It's Samantha. Eh?
Samantha, I think this is her work.
Samantha,
So those who are seeing this Padlet, there is this comment section here, and this is where you have to comment. Thanks. And this is, make sure you pass by and put some comment. If you happen to see any mistake, you share with your friends around here. There is this work here also. I'm going to open it. This person is also anonymous. I don't know if the person is there. Can put up the hand so that we know this person is name.
I'm seeing
the person there?
I'm seeing Farida. Farida, you the one?
Farida, unmute.
Maybe she's not the one. Eh? Maybe she's not.
I don't know whose work is this. We need to know. This person is
telling us
that. Hey, Chigundu, maybe Chigundu, that is very good if this is your work. And he's telling us that 3 less than 2. 3 less than 2. This is a false statement, and thank you so much. This is very correct. Let's keep waiting for other people to bring in their work. Samantha is still putting up the hand.
Samantha, can go on.
Yes, people are putting.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, let's keep waiting for them.
Okay.
All right, I think that is enough for the rest. They keep their work here. We can, I think, proceed.
Okay, I think you should continue sharing that work. Eh?
This work?
That work of Chigundu as we are doing corrections. Eh?
All right. I'll
Let's
have
use
it. I'll check. Let's continue.
Okay. So this is the work I've told you to do, and I think you've tried it. I think Menav tried it, but they are not able to upload the answers on the Padlet. And I beg you upload this work on the Padlet. So I think we should try. I should try doing some corrections here. I think everyone has tried.
Teacher Arthur?
Yes.
This Angel has also submitted in her work. I can see beautiful work here.
Okay.
I think others are continuing to come. Let's keep proceeding.
Okay, I just wanted to do the corrections for this activity, or should we continue? I think we should just do the corrections. So the question, the activity was saying, use either true or false against each statement. So number one, 3 less than 2. 3 less than 2. Who can help us answer this? 3 less than 2. Is it true or false? Hope you know the meaning of these words. True or false? Yes. I just say yes. Continue.
It's false.
It's false. Then 3 less than 3. How 3 less
False.
than? It's false. What makes it false? 3 less than 3.
Because it's the same number.
So 3 cannot be less than 3.
Yes.
So what is the correct sign there we should use?
3. I think 3 is equal to 3.
Okay, that's very good. Thanks very much. Then you have part C. Now you are not sure. Part C is yours.
True.
It's true. Then part D.
Yeah.
What of part D? It's all true.
Yes.
Then E.
E. False.
It is false.
Yeah.
What makes it false?
Because 12 cannot be less than 12. 12 is equal to 12, not less than 12.
But that sign is not for less than, not? You're saying less than.
Sorry, it's greater than.
Yes, 12 cannot be greater than 12. So it should instead use equal. So that makes that statement false.
Yes.
Then I want another person to contribute from F to A to G. Who else is going to contribute? We're in part F. You're in part F. Anyone to contribute? Please raise up your hand. Raise up your hand. We're in part F. We are seeing Angel. Angel, continue. Part F.
-3
is less than 50. Is it true or false? It's what?
It's true.
It is true. Then part G. Angel.
3.
Yes.
Angel.
Part G.
It's -3 is less than 1. It's
it is what?
It's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. Let us continue. Then on part H and I, who's going to contribute on this part H and I? Part H and I, Janet Stella. Unmute yourself. H and I. What is H? Is it true or false?
False.
Part H.
Yes,
It is false. Eh?
Yes.
Okay. Then part I.
Part I is true.
Part I is true. Thanks very much for the contribution. Eh? Thanks very much. Then another person to take on J and K. Another person take on J and K. Do you have the hand in the? Anyone raising up the hand? Eh? J and K. J and K. What is the answer for J and K? Is it true or false? Someone raise up the hand. Eh? Someone raise up the hand. J and K.
We should try to work out. Wanda, I can see Wanda is up.
Wanda, go on. Eh? J.
Wanda's lost connection. Can't hear him. Wanda should unmute. Should unmute.
Sorry, for J, it's false.
It is false. Eh?
Yeah, for J.
What makes it false?
Because when you work out,
Yes.
it's 13. 13 is less than 13, which makes the statement false.
What is that symbol for less than? That symbol is not for
greater than.
So when you get that 2 times 6, it is 12. And then we add on the 1,
yes,
which is 13 greater than 13, which is wrong. Eh? That's very good.
Yes.
Then go on with K. K, what is the answer?
For K, it's true.
It is true. That's very good. Eh? Thanks very much. Eh?
Welcome.
Yes. Anyone take on L and M? Eh? L and M. I think any hand raised, Mr. Elisa.
Not yet.
Yes, maybe if you can pick at random, eh? You can pick at random from those guys. Eh?
Let's pick at random. I'm seeing the. I was trying to go through those who have submitted, and the Angel is Angel there? Angel, please unmute.
Angel, unmute yourself and go on. Eh?
Yes, please.
Yes, go on with part L and M. Eh? Part L, is it true or false?
L is true.
L is true. Eh?
Yes.
Okay, what makes it true?
When you work out 10 minus 3, it gives you 7. Then when you get 7 and multiply it times 5, gives you 35, which is greater than 0.
Okay, thanks for your contribution. Although the answer is wrong. Eh? The answer is wrong. That's not the way we work it out. Eh? We first multiply with that bracket. Eh? So we get 10 minus 3 times 5. So we just first multiply the 3 times what? 3 times 5. Eh? 3 times 5 is what? Is 15. Eh? So we get 10 minus what? 10 minus 15. So 10 minus 15, and the answer is what? The answer is -5. Eh? So -5 is greater than 0. So that statement, is it true or false? -5 is greater than 0. Yes, Angel, I'm on you.
It's false.
It is false. Eh?
I think it's false.
Yeah, it is false. -5 is not greater than what? It's not greater than 0. So that's how we work it out. Eh? Not first subtracting 10 minus 3, but instead first multiply 3 and what? And 5. Eh? We get 15, then we get 10 minus what? Minus 15, which is -5. Eh? Hope that is clear. Eh?
Yes.
Yes, Angel, go on with part M.
It's true.
Yeah, part M is true.
Yeah.
Members, thanks for your contribution. Eh? Thanks for your contribution. Let us continue now. Eh? Let us continue. So these are the examples of inequalities with these signs. Eh? If you have the greater than, the less than, greater than or equal, less than equal. So those are the what? Inequalities. Those are the some of the examples. Even these previous activities, all these are what? All these are inequalities. So these are the some of the examples of the inequalities: 12 greater than 5, negative than 30. All of these, they are what? They are inequalities with these signs. I just compared. There's unequal comparison. And so all of those are what? Are inequalities. And I want you to compare these heights. I want you to compare these heights. So I want you to compare these heights. We have friends. You be with a friend when you are taller or shorter than what? Shorter than your friend. So just be with those friends. Can be with a friend who's short, which is not a crime. It's not bad to be with your friend who's short or who's taller than you. Yeah. So so inequality is so applicable in day-to-day life. Day-to-day life. We use inequalities to compare heights, weight, so those things. That sort of. So and here's a simple activity. We have this kid A and this kid what? And this kid B. So when you try to use centimeters, you can say that this A is shorter. Is shorter than what? Is shorter than B. No? Yeah, it's shorter than B. So that is the what? You're saying that child B is shorter than what? Child D, as you are seeing from the what? From the picture. Yeah, child B. Child B is taller than what? Is taller than child A. And also you can say that child A is shorter than what? Child B. So I want you to use inequality symbols to establish their height relationship using inequality symbols. That is less than, greater than, less than or equal, or greater than what? Or equal. So you have this part 1. You're going to start with B. You start with B, you're comparing B and A. So which sign can I use? Yes, Jerry, you raise up your hand.
Greater than.
Greater than. So you're going to say that what? You repeat the statement. So you're going to say that what?
B is greater than.
That's very good. B is greater than what? Greater than A. That's very good. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, you have another one, Roman 2. Now, who can answer this one? Yes, Mr. Isai, some. Yes.
I can see Chomgisha.
Yes. Chomgisha, go on.
A is less than B.
A is less than B. Thanks very much, Chomgisha. Thanks very much. So also can compare weight. So you can compare weights. Some friends are so fat. They are so fat. They are big, as in big. They are big. Others are what? Others are small.
Small.
Yeah, so we compare. We use inequality to compare the what? So it's inequality to compare weight. So if your friend is big, or for you are small, so we can also compare using what? Inequalities. So there's as we're saying that there's unequal comparison. The weight is not equal. For you may be weighing like about 41 kilograms when your friend is in 80 kilograms. So that is inequality. That is inequality. So use inequality and comparing what? And comparing weight. So and I have a simple activity here. So this is now this guy, you have this guy X and this friend of his Y. This friend of his Y. So the question is, who could be the heaviest child? Who would be the heaviest child? Yes, I've seen some hands, Mr. Isa.
Yes, there is Jerry.
Yes, Jerry, go on.
Why?
Y is heavier than
Yes.
X. Why do you think Y is heavier?
Because X is up, then Y is down. So automatically Y is heavier.
So it means when I'm down, I'm heavier than the other one up.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for your contribution. Thank
But
you.
Farida's hand.
Yes?
Farida's hand is up.
Yes.
Farida.
Farida, go on. Farida, go on.
She must have lost connection.
Okay.
Yes, let's keep posting those answers in the chat. If you have not been given chance to speak, you post it in the chat.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
see one. Farida is back, I think.
Okay, Farida, go on. Farida lost connection.
She should be having trouble.
She's not unmuting herself.
Oh, let me try to unmute her. Unmute Farida. I'm trying to ask her to unmute. Ah, there she is. Yes, Farida, can you go on?
Why is the child? I think why the heaviest child?
Why is heavier? Is heavier than X, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for your contribution already. So my question is, use the inequality symbols to establish their weight relationship. So you can start with starting with X. If you say X. Teacher Elisa, are you seeing anyone raising up the hand? Or?
Yes, Bushra is ready.
Yes, Bushra, go on. Starting with X.
X is less than Y.
X is less than Y. Wonderful. Thanks very much. Yes, then go on part Roman number 2. Anyone ready? Roman number 2. Yeah?
I
Roman
can
number.
see Jesse is here.
Yes, Jesse, go on.
Y is greater than X.
Y is greater than X. That's very good. Thanks very much. Yes. So I have this activity 3. Yes. That's right. Unmute yourselves.
Farida, unmute. Thank you.
We go on. Okay, I have this activity 3. Which write down the following using inequality symbols. X greater than 12 using symbols. So I try doing this work. You continue from the other activity. If you're writing in the book, I'll continue do this activity. Yes, so write down the following using inequality symbols. So if I say K is greater than 12, this is in words. So write it mathematically using inequality symbols.
Teacher Arthur?
Yes.
I think for this activity, let them quickly post in the chat here. They are very short answers. Let's read them from the chat, not the Padlet.
Okay. Yeah, don't post in the Padlet. Take long. So just post in the what? In the chat. Just post in the chat. K is greater than
K is
greater than 12.
Hello.
Are you done? I want to give you another one. Another task is this one. So those are the three numbers. 1, k is greater than 12. Number 2, x is less or equal to 5.
Yes.
Then p is greater than or equal to 3 and less than 8. Yes. Yes, teacher Lisa, go on.
Yes, I'm seeing the chat. Angel is posting the correct answer here for number 1. I can see Benjamin is also posting the correct answer here for number 1 also. We
Okay,
are
that's very
waiting for
good.
number 2. Yes.
Yes. Members keep on posting the chat. That's very good.
I think we can proceed as they keep submitting their answers in the chat here. Shall read them.
Okay, hope you've copied the questions. Hope they have copied the questions.
Hope so.
Okay, let me go on. Let me continue. So this is representing inequalities on what? On a number line. So a number line has sides and a negative side, and those numbers go on to infinity. So the positive numbers, they go on to infinity. Even the negative numbers, they go on to infinity. So, but we are going to represent on these numbers depending on the range they have given you. So, for example, if I say children less than 18 years should not take alcohol in Uganda. So we can represent that statement on what? On a number line. On a number, you can just draw a number line, and me, I just understand what you are meaning. So you can represent these inequalities on a number line. So I'm saying that when representing inequality on a number line, a line is drawn with an arrow on it, representing the range of values of the solution to the inequality as follows. So we say if the inequality has less than or greater than a symbol without the other equal or equal. Say, for example, we say if an inequality has less than or greater than symbol, such as x less than 3. In this case, an arrow is drawn beginning from 3 with an empty circle at its tail, showing that 3 does not form part of the solution to the what? To the inequality. Let Farid unmute herself. Let Farid unmute herself. Yes, I was saying that if the inequality has less than or greater than a symbol, such as x less than b, in this case, an arrow is drawn beginning from 3. I want to try doing it. That if I have this number line, hope you can see the screen.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So these arrows show that the numbers, they go up to infinity. This one. So I'm saying that if an inequality has less than or greater than symbol, such as x less than what? Less than 3. We use an empty circle here. Because numbers less than 3, they go to the negative what? Negative direction here. So I'm going to indicate with the what? With an empty circle here. Then I draw an arrow going to the what? Going to the negative direction. Like this. So all these numbers in this direction, they represent what? Those numbers x less than what? Less than 3. Those numbers less than 3. But this 3 is not what? Is not inclusive. That's why I'm indicating it with what? An empty circle. As it's stated. So it is not part of the what? Part of the solution. For members, that is clear. Let me continue. Stacy, are you seeing anything in the chat or?
At the moment, nothing in the chat. It's just
Okay.
proceed.
Okay, but if you have an inequality that has less than or equal, when you're seeing this equal symbol, for example, x are less than 3. In this case, 3 is included in what? In the range of solution to the inequality. So we use a solid circle. We use a solid one, not the empty one. For this one, we have less than or greater than. We use an empty one. But for this one, we have less than or equal or greater than or equal. We use a what? A solid circle. A solid circle, I mean that we bold it. We bold it. For example, I can say this is 0, and this is 1, and this is 2, then this is a 3. This is you have even the negative direction, have -1, have -2, then have and others, and others. So I'm saying that the x less than or equal to what? Less than or equal to 3. So I'm going to start on a 3 to those numbers less than what? Less than a 3. So they are in the negative direction. These numbers, they are in the negative direction. But I'm saying if you have this one at the less than or equal, or greater than or equal, we use solid, unlike in these ones, up where you don't have the less than or equal. This one we use empty circles, but for this one we have less than or equal, we use solid. So I'm going to shade it. This is what I'm meaning by what? And by solid. So this one shows that also 3 is included in the range of the what? In the range of the values. For members, that is clear. Let me continue. So we use number line to represent inequalities. So represent each of the following inequalities in a number line. On a number line. Have this one x greater than -1. So this is the inequality. This one. So we have this one. You're seeing this. It is from -1. Numbers greater than -1. They are in the positive what? Positive direction. That's why we are seeing the arrow moving from -1 going this side. This arrow shows that the numbers, they are too many. They go up to what? They go up to infinity. So that's why I'm using an empty circle, because this -1 is not included in the range of the what? In the range of the solution. So that's why I'm representing it with an empty circle. So another one is x x less than 4. This one, x less than 4. So x is not included in what? X is not included. I'm saying 4 is not included in the range of values. 4 is not included in the range of values. And numbers less than 4, they are in this direction. In this direction, the negative direction. But this 4 is not included. This 4 is not included. So that's why I'm using an empty what? An empty circle. So another one is this one. X is greater than or equal to what? X is greater than or equal to 3. Now this statement means 3 is what? Is included in the solution. 3 is included. So that's why I'm using a solid circle. Solid circle, this one, the black circle here. That I'm from 3. Those numbers greater than what? Greater than 3. And they're in positive direction. So that's why the arrow is in positive direction. But this solid circle, it means 3 is also what? 3 is included in the what? In the solution. You have this one, x less than -2. X less than -2. So also using the solid what? Solid circle. Those numbers are less than -2. They're in the negative direction, say -3, -4, -5, -6. And that arrow, this arrow, I'm emphasizing it. This arrow shows that the numbers, they are too many. They go up to infinity. Even there is -100, -500, -1,000, -1,000,000. All those numbers, they are less than what? And they are less than -2. Hope that is clear. So I want you to use a number line. Okay, let me finish these examples. Also, I have this one. It's saying that represent each of the following inequalities on a number line. That is -2 less than or equal to x less than 3. So how those range? That range of values. -2 is less than or equal to what? Or equal to x. Then x is less than 3. So this statement means I'm going to consider this x, this one. I'm going to consider this x because the arrows are going to be determined by what? We are getting solutions of this x. So I'm going to consider x in this direction and also x in this direction. If I say -2 less than x less than 3, so I'm considering x as my beginning part. So if I say x is greater than or equal to what? To -2. This statement, when I say -2 is less than or equal to x. When I say -2 is less than or equal to x, it is the same as x is greater than or equal to what? To -2. That's why I'm saying I'm going to start from what? I'm going to consider x as my beginning part. So I'm going to say x is greater than or equal to what? To -2. So I'm going to take on those values where x is greater than or equal to what? To -2. Then I also consider this part where x is less than what? X is less than 3. Where x is less than 3. So these are the values. If I have a 0, this is 1, -1, then this is -2. Then have these values on the positive, this is 1, and this is 2, and then this is a 3, and this is 4, and the others, So this statement, I'm saying -2 is less than or equal to what? To x less than 3. I'm going to consider x in this direction, which is x is greater than what? X is greater than -2. X is greater than or equal to -2. So I'm going to say, I'm going to draw this circle. I'm going to draw a circle here. Remember, I have this sign, less x is greater than or equal. It means this -2 is included in the what? In the solution. So I'm going to use the solid. So now those values where x is greater than -2, they are in the positive direction. So there you go. Then there's this one where you have x is less than what? X is less than 3. Also this x, which is greater than -2, it is less than what? Is less than 3. So this is, but it is just less than, so I'm going to use an empty what? An empty circle. So these values less than, they go in what? They go in this direction. So I'm going to take on the what? The intersection of these what? Of these values. So that is going to be at the inequality on the what? On the number line. So it means these values, they fall under here from -2 up to what? Up to 3. So that's how we represent these ones on a number line. So let us continue. So this is the what? And this is the number line. They are from -2 to what? To 3. This -2 is inclusive because of this greater than or equal. Even have this one, the empty circle, it means it is not what? Is not included. So we have another one, this one, 2 is less than x, less than what? Less than 6. Less than 6. It means 2 is not included in the what? In the solution. Also 6 is not included in the what? In the solution. So I'm going to use empty circles, these ones. So this is the range, but these ones, they are not included. The 2 and the 6, they are not included in the what? In the solution. So this is the exercise I want to give you. I want you to try it out. To represent these inequalities on a number line. Maybe if teacher Elisa have something to say. Teacher Elisa, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Mm.
I'm there, but let them, I think, attempt the exercise and
okay.
We'll look at it.
You attempt the exercise. You do this exercise. You do this exercise and you look at it. Unless when you have a question, if you have a question, you can raise up your hand or you type the question in the chat. You'll be able to read that question. Members, try to attempt these questions. You present them on a number line in your books. In your books, eh? At least I seeing anything in the chat.
Right now, nothing, but yeah, I think they are attempting, I'm seeing as if they are trying to prepare the work for uploading.
There's someone raising up the hand as if.
Yes, Benjamin Chigundu.
She could maybe raise up the hand accidentally.
Okay. Should not be having any question.
Members who attempting the work.
I encourage them to go to the Padlet. In the previous exercise, I'm seeing many people are trying to upload. I think some of them were already in the Padlet. I can see Darren.
So can you share? Can you share the screen? Eh? Let me stop sharing.
Maybe I don't know whether they have picked those questions.
Members, have you picked these questions?
So one more minute.
Okay, 1 more minute. Okay.
Let's have the questions picked down. They should pick the questions down, then we put off the exercise. We try to go through the other first examples, the first activity. There are about 7 questions in the exercise. Let them have all of them picked, and they attempt all of the questions. There are about 7 items here. So you'll have to write down the answers in your book. Then you'll go to the Padlet and you select the section for handing in your
I think I can stop sharing the screen.
Maybe by show of hands, let's see those who have finished to copy the exercise such that we put it off.
They've finished.
I'm seeing Benjamin. Benjamin's putting up the hand.
Benjamin has finished. Maybe those who need more time, are the ones supposed to put up their hands.
Oh, those who still need time. All right, if you've not finished to copy the question, can you put up the hand such that we know we want to put down the exercise, then we get back to the Padlet.
I think no one.
Okay.
Let me stop the share. Yes, you can share. You can share those in Padlet.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether you can see it over there.
Yes, we can see.
Right. Now, for those maybe who have joined in, this is the Padlet that was the classroom where we've been posting all the work. This is the Padlet, but there is this new feature that has been added to this Padlet, and I want to take you through for those who have just maybe joined in and you don't know where we are submitting our work. If you have finished the work, you'll use the link that was in the WhatsApp platform. Then that link is the holistic e-learning platform that was shared in your, I'm getting feedback. I think that is Farida. Farida, first unmute. Good. So when you use the other link that is always shared in your platform, you will arrive here. And when you arrive around here, I am requesting you to always come and we say log in around here. So I encourage you to create accounts in this Padlet such that next time you come, you don't post your work as anonymous. So when you get there, there is this new feature that has been added in. It's called the senior to assignment. Don't post the work. Don't post the work anywhere. You're going to, let me close this. So this senior to assignment hand in Padlet is the one that we are using to have our work posted. And like you can see, students have already started to put this other work is already there for the first activity. Stella, this was who? Janet Stella, she had put this work here. I encourage you people to come and try to go through Stella's work. And I can see this one. This one should have been Samantha. That was the work that was there. Let's try to see this work and maybe if teacher, you can comment on any of, maybe if we can go through these question items in the later time, we shall have the comments posted there. So for this activity, make sure you come in this Padlet and submit in your work. You just click on this link and this link will take you to where you're supposed to post your work. And when you use this link, it will take you to where they will say, you will find today's dates there and the topic of the lesson, if it is math. So yes, there you are. There is this 18th of August 2021 mathematics assignments in students' work. So for the first activity, the students who put, it's very clean here. Most of the students put. There is this Janet Stella that I wanted to talk about. Teacher Arthur, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
And there is this work that she took the photo, but it was in landscape. I advise her maybe when she gets back for the next activity, let her put it in portrait such that we can have a better view of her work. Otherwise, I think so far this is the best handwriting I've seen. The handwriting is good for this work here. So I think that is it from the Padlet. I'm still waiting for this other exercise to come in. I think they are preparing to have it uploaded. All right, back to you, Arthur. Maybe we end the lesson or you still have something to say.
Okay, thanks members for the participation. The lesson has been so interactive. Thanks for the contributions. Thanks for the contributions. And my request is do those assignment, the activities. Do those activities, post them in the Padlet so that we can comment on them. You may not have time to go through each and every one here on Zoom on the lesson, but you have time to go there and comment on each and everyone's work. So after here, after the lesson, if you haven't submitted, go and submit that work on what? On the platform. So we'll be able to receive notification of our comments. Otherwise, the lesson has been so good. Unless otherwise, when you have a question, but I want to end the lesson. Unless when you have something to say or a question or a supplement. Do you have any question or?
Maybe someone to give us a closing prayer or what?
Yeah, anyone to give us a closing prayer and end the lesson. You can pick at random, Mr. Teachers. Pick at random.
We have had this. Jess has been so active today. I saw also Wanda, then Tracy. But there is an hand up here. Someone is putting up the hand. This is Chomgisha.
Okay, Chomgisha, go.
Should give us the closing prayer. Thank you, Chomgisha.
Let numbers Father, King of glory, for the gift of this day, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for the gift of our teachers. We thank you for the message that we've got. Father, may we be able to remember each and every. We thank you for our teachers. May you bless the work of their hands. May you give them each and everything that they need, Father. Through Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Angel. So I want to wish you a blessed evening with your friends.
Teacher Lisa.
Yes, Mr. Dungu.
Teacher Elisa, in that section they click on the link of the new Padlet. It opens a new Padlet.
Okay, I tried to show them, but I got when others had already posted outside the link, but I've tried to advise them to put it inside. I think they are going to do it. Let me see, there is this notification I've received. I want to check whether this person has got it right. There is the notification I've received. There should be a person who has submitted in. Yes, Chomgisha, this Kigund Benjamin has placed it in the right place. And I think others are going to follow the suit. They are going to follow suit. But for the first activity, most of them posted it in the right place. But when I went back to check, it's like they had started now to put outside, but I think they will get used with time.
Yes, with the time they will get used. Thank you.
Yes, Farida. Yeah,
bw'oba olina kigumya ekyo tokirowoozaako gwe tuwuliriza by'olina kusoma
kuba nasoma nze nga ani Farida yazinze ngera mwena
I can see Kawaya here. Kawaya, are you? Let me hope you're submitting the work.
Hello?
Yes, Kawaya, I have not received your work.
Mwaka mumazi.
Takia tushati. Noonya kamera.
Unaenda haina kudino. Kuna haina kudino.
Mukyali olwo nze nnoonya kamera wowe eyinza okugira n'okuba ekifaananyi.
Bagambye kwaduleti ekimanyi. Ebisimbe kwaduleti. Ebisindi. Stars.